Well, the garden that we had originally was quite high maintenance. When we first moved in, this garden was just one big hill. And Michael actually landscaped it himself, but in very different tiers. And we had sleepers, the wood and such, which over the years had rotted and it had become quite high maintenance. We had little stone beds and different things and slabs with the weeds growing between. So we decided we needed a low maintenance garden. Michael's not, his health's not so good now, so we needed something that's going to be low maintenance. So we decided to invest in doing something nice with the garden. We were thinking of keeping the same kind of lines that we'd had originally, but then when Jeff came round, he looked in the garden and he was asking us what little things what we wanted, and then he made suggestions of, because it was very square, very angled, the garden before, and he was asking us if we like curves and things like that, and how open was our mind to what we were going to have. And I just looked at Mike and said, well, what do you think? Anything. We're open to anything. And he listened really carefully to the kind of things that we said we wanted. And he came round the following week with the plans of this. And when we saw it, we just fell in love with it. It was lovely. So there's nothing that Jeff tweaked. His original plan, he listened and he got it spot on. So it was lovely. We were really pleased. Just what we wanted. They were lovely. They were brilliant. There was nothing that was too much trouble. Anything you asked them, and the least little thing, they were there. I really missed them. They were like sons, because I used to say my 3 boys here, but no, they're absolutely brilliant, and they were so professional. And I watched the work, progressing, and it was brilliant. I would definitely I have recommended them to people, and I miss them when they're gone. Yeah, so I didn't use quite as much tea and coffee in mine, but but it was lovely. They were brilliant. Not so much work. Easier for Michael. He can actually come and sit in it and enjoy it rather than worrying about maintaining it, having to cut the grass, having to weed it. And it's lovely because when the family come, just little things like this, they can sit on it. There's room for the children to play here. So it's much more of a family garden than it was before. It was lovely before, but there weren't the right areas for the children to play in, for us to sit in. So it's a sociable garden. It's easier, and we use it more. It's an extension of the house, really. And I would just say that anybody that asks me where we've had our garden, I would recommend you any day of the week. It's brilliant, yeah. And you've all been brilliant, after sales service and everything. So.